Now we have Harvard Kennedy School with Camilo presenting.
Good morning. It is my honor to present to you today the proposal of the Harvard Kennedy School to ensure a long-lasting peace for Armenia in the years to come after the armed conflict they have gone through. Our proposal is based in the following idea, a very fundamental idea, that the victims need to be at the heart of the resolution of this conflict. We have learned from many experiences around the world, and we know that we need to first stabilize the country. We'll do this by bringing transitional justice, by ensuring security, but also by bringing transitional justice, full reparation of the victims, and commitment of non-repetition. In a second phase, we will consolidate the peace. We will do this by stabilizing the economy. This is fundamental. We will create the first cryptocurrency-based economy of the world. We will also do this by injecting capital to the economy and getting the people to work. And thirdly, we will be getting our economy to thrive, and all of this will be done taking these principles into account: tolerance, inclusion, sustainability, and innovation. Now, for the stabilization part, it is also important to have in mind that we will be creating 1 million homes for Armenians, where we will be hiring and getting the people to work and build a hope for their future. Now, all of this is based in real feasibility issues. So the $100 billion we've got, we will be allocating them in this budget distribution. And you can go into the further details whenever you want. Now, here is where the real magic begins. We will try to convert Armenia into the largest and first digitally certified sustainable seafood provider of the planet. And we will do this having into account two things. We will do this by having a socially conscious production process involving the victims of the armed conflict and also doing environmentally friendly production. Now, the cluster of aquaculture is fundamental for our economy. This is a slide prepared by the Center of International Development of Harvard that shows the closeness that the aquaculture sector has to other sectors of the economy that will help us to enhance and diversify our economy in the future. Now, here's where the real magic begins. We will be using, for the first time in history, the blockchain technology to ensure that we will have a full traceability of the full supply chain of the seafood we're producing from end to end. And we will be doing this to ensure that every single consumer around the planet can actually go and see where that product comes from and if it is being done and produced with sustainable standards. But we know that this is not enough. We also need to move into diversification of our economy. And what we're thinking of doing is we will be preparing these special economic zones through tax incentives where we will be allocating $3.7 billion from our sovereign wealth fund to create and facilitate the investment of these companies. What we are going to have here is transmission of knowledge, of know-how, to get our youth incorporated into the production process, but also into the global values of chain and knowledge and know-how. We'll also have an agribusiness plus ecotourism hub and a financial services district and a logistics hub, the largest in the region. And we will be spending $15 billion to ensure that this process gets to a successful end. Where do we see Armenia in 2020? It's going to be a thriving economy. It's going to be a country that has recovered the hope, where people know that they are going to succeed and that it has that with full reconciliation. Now, please never forget the phrase of Martin Luther King, who once said that only from the darkness we can see the stars. And we believe it is time to get out from the darkness, look up to the sky, and get our economy working and get Armenia working and bringing back hope to the Armenian people. But always, always putting the people and the victims in the center of this reconstruction process. Thank you very much.